Mark the moment where you check out from wherever you came from. You draw the attention to the physical body. Take a moment to recognize the body and the space that the body occupies. Bringing the awareness to all of the places where the body and the hammock meet. And intensifying this awareness of the hammock, that sensation of the fabric on the skin, the feeling of suspension in the air. We draw the attention to the feeling of support, allowing yourself to relax completely here. Take a moment to feel your body. As the awareness is drawn into the body, you start to recognize the natural mechanics of the breath. That natural ebb and flow of the breath in and out through the nose. Feel the natural expansion and contraction of the ribs. And the rise and the fall of the chest. Feeling your body breathe. Watching as if an outsider, seeing your body take one breath after another. Now that you've drawn the awareness to the breath, start to deepen the breath. Begin with the exhalation. When you think you're done, draw the navel to the spine. Squeeze some more breath out, making way for fresh air. Following up with a long, deep inhalation, let the belly rise. Fill the breath completely. Each breath a little deeper, each breath a little stronger. Now that we've brought depth and awareness to the breath, begin to balance the breath. Use the beat of the heart or your brain to match the length of the inhale to the length of the exhale. Taking a few breaths to balance the breath, bringing balance to the mind. And now that we've brought awareness, depth, and balance, start to focus on the transitions between breaths, making them seamless, where one inhale ends and exhale begins. At the bottom of an exhale, it flows naturally into the inhale. This is the breath we'd like to maintain throughout our practice. At any time, you can come back to this pose and come back to this breath. On your next inhale, stretch the arms long above the head. Flex the feet, spread your toes. Draw the ankles together. Engage the body, become tall and long. On your next exhale, hips to the right, upper body and feet to the left. Breathe into your left side body. Nice little side bend, warming up the spine. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right, hips to the left, breathing into the left side body. Long, deep breath in through the nose. Inhale back to center. Moving back and forth from side to side at your own pace. This is Banasana. Nice lateral stretch for the spine. Warming up. You can pick up the pace, or you can stay nice and slow. Take a few breaths to take side to side, tick-tock. On your next inhale, come back to center and back to stillness. Feel your body suspended, supported, and held. Reach up with the right hand and turn over onto your left side. Give a little pull. Turn over onto your side like laying in bed. Stretch the arms up above the head. Become long and tall. There you go, you got it. Take your time. Just roll over. There you go. We've got two positions. We're going from little cannonball shape like you're jumping into the pool. Knees come in toward the forehead. Round your spine. That's it. Inhale, open up big and strong. Belly comes forward. Arms and legs charge back behind you. Keeping the eyes shielded, lights are coming on. Exhale, drive it in. Tiny little ball. Knees to forehead, navel to spine. Inhale, open up, strong, belly forward, legs and arms back behind you, arch your spine. Exhale, squeeze it down. If you get behind or ahead, work with your own breath. Inhale, open up. How you doing here, all right?
Yeah.
Good. Exhale, squeeze it down, itty bitty little ball. We've got two more, make them count. Inhale, arch your spine, arms and leg, reach. Exhale, tiny little ball, get the breath out, squeeze it out. Last time, inhale, open up, arch the spine, reach the arms and leg, breathe into the front side body. Exhale, tiny ball. Last time, breathing here and surrendering right here in this shape in fetal pose. Let the arms, the legs, and the head be heavy with relaxation. Drawing the awareness to that feeling of suspension and support. Opening up, rolling onto the back. Reach up with the left hand and roll onto your opposite side. There we go. Breathe. We begin with an exhalation. Exhale, tiny little ball, navel to spine, knees to forehead. Inhale, open up, arms and legs reach back behind you, stretch the front body. Exhale, draw it down, squeeze the breath out, gasping for air. Inhale, open up, big and strong, breathe into the front of the belly. Exhale, knees to forehead, squeeze it out. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze it in. So yeah, there we go, follow it up. Inhale, open up, last two times. Stretch the belly, the arms and the legs, reach them back. Exhale, tiny little ball, knees to forward, squeeze the spine. Inhale, open up. And exhale into itty bitty little ball, hanging out here. Allow yourself to relax. The legs, the torso, and the head, very heavy. Feel the body floating in the air. Next inhale, open up, stretch, and roll onto your back. Reach up for the fabric and slowly sit up. The legs will dangle down and come into standing. And throw the fabric in front of you. You're going to be a little bit behind your pole. So if you look up, there's big poles up in the air. If your hammock is hanging right where it hangs naturally, we call that plumb position or neutral position. And that's where we want to have our hammock hanging in each of the poses. Inhale, right leg, reach it up and take the fabric behind the knee. We did this pose as we set up to check the height. We're coming in for reindeer pose. Fabric just behind the knee. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, drive it forward. Check in that you're right underneath your pole. If you're not, scoot back and reach the ball of the foot to the floor in the front. Reindeer pose, it's like runner's lunge. Press the right thigh down to the floor. Spread the toes and press the right ball of the foot down into the floor. Yeah, we need to come up a little bit higher. Just step out of it for a second. There we go. Strengthen your back leg. Check in, look back and see if your heel's over top of the ball of the foot. If it's not, bring the heel forward till you get a nice stretch on the foot. Strengthen the back leg. Draw the lower belly in. How you doing here? All right? Yep. Step this one back a little bit. And then press down into that one. Yeah, kind of sink into it. Awesome. Feel okay? We're here about 30 more seconds. So soften the white knuckle grip. Relax the face. Strengthen the back leg. Lower belly draws in, hip points lift up towards your chest. Sternum to the chin. If you've been working reindeer for a while, you might start to take the hands off for a little balance check. And you're going to work into a back bend here. Go where you can, stay where you need to. About 2 more breaths here. Strengthen through the legs. Press the right thigh down into the floor. Inhale. On your exhale, squeeze the heels together. Rise back to standing. Take the right leg up and out. Give it a shake. Let it go. Coming in, other side. Inhale, left leg up. Just behind the knee. Inhale. Exhale, come forward. Reindeer pose. Same pose, other side. So check in. If you're a little bit in front of your pole like I am right now, just scoot it back. You can lift the back foot, scooch back. Left foot, ball of the foot presses down to the floor. Strengthen your legs. Thanks, Kara. We're on the ball of the back leg, bringing the heel over top of the ball so we get a nice big foot stretch here. Back leg is strong, it's active. You're using the back heel to drive your right hip forward and your left hip back. Soften the face. Lower belly draws in, hip points lift up toward the chest. Soften the grip. About halfway through this pose. Breathe. If you're going for balance, you can take the hands off. Going for back bend, reach the hands up a little bit higher. Strengthen your legs. Press the left thigh down into the floor, down into the hammock. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Grab onto the hammock. Big breath in. On the exhale, heels together. Rise to stand. Left leg up and out. Give it a shake. Grab on about elbow height. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, a couple breaths. Strengthen the legs, press the thighs back. Press down to the hammock, rise up on the inhale. Same entrance and same exit as we did for the last pose. Coming in for reindeer as a transition, right leg up and over. We're going to practice this one. Come forward into reindeer, and then ground your heel to the floor into warrior 2. And then we'll change back, ball the foot, squeeze to rise. Last time we'll settle into the pose. This time hips come forward, right ball the foot to the floor, left heel to the floor. Coming in warrior 2. Right arm reaches in between the fabric, left arm reaches back. Setting up for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Upper body comes down to meet with the lower body. Right fingertips reach toward the floor as the left arm extends toward the ceiling. Left foot grounded to the floor, strong. There's a long line of energy all the way from the left foot, all the way up through the left hand. Press the right thigh down into the floor, ball of the foot reaches to the ground. Strengthen the back leg, glue the knife edge of the left foot to the floor. Let's see if you can sink into a little more. Like the whole, you're just all your hips. Yeah. Strengthen this back here. A little stronger. Good. Doing all right there? Good. Breathe between the shoulder blades. Press the right thigh down into the floor a little bit more. We're about halfway through the pose. At any time you can come out. Left arm reaches up to grab the fabric. Right arm reaches up to grab the fabric. Pivot onto the ball of the back leg, just like we practiced. Squeeze the heels together, rise up. Take the right leg up and out. Give it a shake. And take the ankle, fabric back to the ankle. We're coming in for a little opposite optional transition. Leaning back here, taking one leg in, one leg out, swinging transition. Option is just to take both legs out and put the left leg in. Awesome. Yeah, just okay, just switch on to the other side. We'll get a chance to do it again. Fabric behind the left leg, coming in for triangle pose. Rise, coming in all the way to reindeer pose. Hips come forward. Right heel grounds down, finding warrior twos. Left arm reaches through the fabric, right arm reaches back. Upper body comes down to meet with the lower body, triangle pose. Sink the hips down and forward. Press the left thigh down into the floor. Breathe. Ground this to the floor, yeah. Lower belly draws in, hip points lift up toward the chest. Strengthen through the back leg and lift into the kneecap. Grounded through the pinky side of the foot. Breathe. Hips sink down and forward. I think we could go a little more there. Yeah, that feel all right? Good. Roll the right shoulder open. Breathe into the right side body. Rib cage. Hip. Outside of leg. Here, about 2 to 3 more breaths. Focus in on the breath. Right hand grabs the fabric, left arm grabs, pivot onto the ball of the back leg, squeeze the heels together, rise to stand. Left leg comes out. Going in right into our last pose at the hip, right leg up and over. Same transition, we come into reindeer and right into warrior two. Sink it forward, left heel to the floor, press the right ball of the foot to the floor, open up warrior pose. Same setup as the last pose. Upper body comes down, and then this time left arm up and over for extended side angle. Breathe. Ground the left foot to the floor. Roll the left shoulder open. Breathe. Right ball of the foot presses down into the floor. Arches are lifted. Opening up ribs and chest, shining the rib, shining the chest and the armpit toward the ceiling. Breathe. Right fingertips can reach toward the floor. They can reach on the inside. Both a try. I think you can sink the hips a little bit more. Yeah. Feel all right? Good. 2 more breaths. Soften the face. You want to go for extra credit. Both arms can come up above the head like you're holding a large beach ball. Breathe. Inhale. Left arm reaches up to grab the fabric. Right arm grabs the fabric. Pivot onto the ball of the left foot and take the fabric to the ankle. Taking a quarter turn to the inside wall where the paintings are, and then another quarter turn facing all the way to the back. Bring your palms to the floor. Hips come back. We're coming in for cat, cow, pigeon. Left knee to the floor. Palms to the floor like downward facing dog. Spread your fingers. Left knee all the way down. Excellent. On your inhale, hips come back, arch your spine like cat and cow and pigeon. As you exhale, round your spine, look towards your belly, press down into the right thigh. Excellent. Inhale, arch the spine, let the hips sink back. Exhale, round the spine, looking toward the belly, press down onto the right thigh. Inhale, hips come back. So that's version 1. You're welcome to keep doing version 1. We're going to show you version 2 and 3 so you can step it up if you like. Version 1, the knee stays on the floor the whole time. Version 2, we press down into the right thigh, left foot starts to hover. Version 3, we go for lifting the leg like we're coming into handstand. You choose a version. You don't have to go for the advanced version. We're doing 2 to 3 more. On your inhale, arch your spine, let the hips come back. Exhale, round the spine, press the right thigh down into the floor. Inhale, hips back. Exhale, round the spine. Excellent. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the arm bones back to press the shoulder blades. Left foot floats up into the hammock as the right leg comes out. The right knee will be on the floor. We're just switching legs. Excellent. You know the movements now. On your inhale, let the hips fall back. Arch your spine. Exhale, round the spine. Look toward the belly. Press down into the right thigh. Inhale, keep moving, keep breathing. Exhale, round. Press the left thigh down into the floor. Inhale, arch the spine, let the hips fall back. Good, 2 more. You can go for version 1, 2, or 3. You can lift the knee if you want to go for a little more. Lift the leg all the way to the ceiling if you're looking for maximum strength. Last one, inhale, exhale. Ready to make our exit out of this pose. Right foot steps forward, in between the hands, coming in for lunge. Bring the hands onto the thigh, rise up to standing. Quarter turn, we turn toward the door, and then quarter turn, we face all the way back. You can always stand up and then take the leg out and put it back in when you're done. There we go. Left leg, taking it behind the knee. We're coming in for our very last pose. Extended side angle left leg. Just behind the left knee. There we go.
Was I on my left the whole time?
Yeah, we switched.
Okay.
Yeah. We started off on the right. Hips come forward. Reindeer pose. Finding that transition. Right heel to the floor. Warrior 2. Take your time. Ground the right foot to the floor. Check in. It's parallel with the back of the mat, or the heel is pressing away. Upper body comes down to meet with the lower body as the right arm reaches up and over the body. Extended side angle, reaching the fingertips toward the mirror. Roll the chest and shoulders open. Check in with this back foot. You see how the toes are facing away? We want to have the toes facing in.
Oh,
there
sorry.
you go. Great. Nice change. Breathe. Back leg strong. Back foot grounded to the floor. Rolling the chest and rib cage open up. Lower belly draws in, hip points lift up toward the chest, just like in reindeer pose. And extending a long line of energy all the way from the right foot, all the way through the right arm. Just open the shoulders. There we go. You feel okay? Great. Breathe. Got about 3-4 more breaths here. At any time, you can exit early. Strengthen the back leg. Press the right foot down into the floor and use that to drive the energy all the way forward. Right fingertips lengthen forward. Back leg nice and strong. A little stronger here. Awesome. Breathe. Right arm reaches up to grab the fabric. Left arm reaches up to grab the fabric. Pivot onto the ball, the back leg. Squeeze the heels together. Rise. Left leg up and over. Shake it out. Let it go. We're done with those poses. Come down to the knees, please. And if at all your knees get sensitive, you can double up your mat. And we can bring over a blanket for you. We won't be here for a ton of time, about a minute in each of these poses. Palms face down, fabric at the wrist. We're doing our first double wrist wrap. Taking the palms back toward your heart. And then turning the hands around to face the mirror. Ooh, you guys did a really good job. Excellent. Coming in for heart melting pose, Anahatasana. Upper body comes forward, a big shoulder stretch. If this is too much intensity for you, let the hips come back onto the heels. A little bit less. Breathe. Less intensity, the elbows soften. You want more intensity, straighten the arms, reach the hands forward. Soften the spine. Breathe behind the shoulder blade. Let the belly go soft, the organs relax. Soften your feet. Relax the chest. Breathe high up into the shoulders. Focus in on the breath, that same breath we cultivated at the beginning. Long, slow breath in and out through the nose. Allow the body to soften, to relax. Use the breath to slowly come a little deeper. Inhale and exhale. 3 more breaths. At any time, you can back the hips out to the heels. You can come out early. Numbness or tingling is a good sign to come out and exit. 1 more breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hips back toward the heels. Unwrap the wrists. Step the right foot forward into lunge. Left foot comes to meet, come to standing. Taking our first downward facing dog. We're going to practice this one. It gets a little silly, so come on forward, fabric to the hips. Come forward until you can't come forward anymore. The fabric catches you, and we're going to practice this a couple times. It comes with a sound effect, so please do the sound effect with me. It goes like this. Beep, 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 beep. Press the hips into the fabric, we come back up. Beep, 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 beep. Because this is the crane up and down. We'll do that one more time. This time we'll stay down. Press the hips into the fabric. Come all the way forward until you feel support. Beep, 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 all the way down. Excellent. Ground your palms to the floor. You can walk your feet back and find downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. As you come into down dog, we want to have fabric comfortable on the hips. So if you are not comfortable, you want to press it down a little further. We have a little technique. Keep the right hand on the floor, left hand reaches up and press the fabric down onto your thighs, and then switch left hand to floor, right hand to fabric, press it down. Reach the fingertips long, lengthen the spine, ground the feet to the floor. Shake the head no a few times, nod the head yes. See if you can walk your hands forward a little bit more. Yeah, that feel okay? Yeah. And then just let the hips kind of sink back a little bit. There we go. Breathe. Fingertips ground to the floor. Knuckles press down into the floor. And feel the traction of the spine. Long line of energy. Ears in line with the biceps. Taking a couple more breaths here. We're going to take the lion's breath today. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open up the mouth and very good. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good. Last time, make it count. Inhale. Exhale, roar. Take another breath or two here. Very slowly, very gently, walk the feet forward toward the hands. The same way that we got down before, we're going to practice that now. Press the fabric into the hips and beep, 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 all the way up. Walk yourself back until you find neutral. Come back down onto the knees, please. Second double wrist strap. Palms face down, fabric at the wrists. And that same wrist strap we did before. Palms come down toward the heart. Then turn the hands around, grab the fabric. Excellent. Let's give that one more try.
Yeah, I'd say.
It's okay, we'll try it again. Palms face down, back toward the heart. and then you just grab the fabric. Awesome, now we got it. Walking the feet around for my rock stars. You can lift and pull all the way through. We got 3 options at least for upper body strengthening. You can decide one that is appropriate for you today. First option, we use the leg and use the leg to help pull up. Second option, both legs are out in front, pulling it up. Third option, going for the rock star, legs are out in front, coming all the way down. We're only doing one version, so you decide which one you're gonna do. If you're doing the first version, you do about 5 on each side. So if you're bringing the leg in, bring it in. Inhale up, exhale down. Going for the second version, both legs are out in front. 5 total. Going for the rock star, give me 3 solid rock stars. Use your breath. Inhale to lift, exhale to release. Good, we should be about halfway or so. Keep breathing, keep moving. At any time you can rest. Inhale. Yeah, switch legs about halfway through. 5 on each side. You keep yourself honest today. And when you're all finished, coming in for Matsyasana, fish pose. You can be a passive fish, just letting the head surrender back. You can be a more active fish by strengthening the legs, rolling the arm bones back, lifting the chest up. Breathe. I've got about 3 breaths here in fish. On your next exhale, slowly release. Unwrap the wrist and lay back into Shavasana on your back. Laying all the way back. Surrendering down.
The internet connection. He's taking videos and posting them.
Okay.
Can't go live.
Do we not have? Take a couple breaths. Feel the ground beneath you and notice that grounding sensation as the earth presses against you and your body rests on the earth. Take 2 more breaths. Feel your body. Inhale, stretch the arms up above the head. Exhale, slowly sit up, reach up for the fabric. And grab a hold of the hammock. We're doing a walking transition. As you walk back, pull up. The more you walk, the easier this one is. Thank you. Walking forward, back to downward facing dog. That same thing we practiced. We'll do it one more time with the beep, beep, beep. All the way forward, fabric to the hips, to the fabric. Beep, 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 all the way down. Walk the feet back. Extend the hands forward. Find downward facing dog, couple breaths. If the fabric's not comfortable on the hips, press it down lower on the thighs by bringing one hand out, press it down, and then bring the other hand. We're going for 3-legged dog this time. Right leg kicks out way to the side like you're gonna kick the friend next to you. Wrap around the outside of the fabric. Excellent. And leg wraps up. Reach up as high as it feels comfortable. You got it, come on around. Yep, coming a little closer to your butt, this way. Boop, boop, there you go. Where's my butt? There you go.
Oh, the other way.
Yeah, the other butt, right?
Yeah.
Stretch the right leg up to the sky, floint the foot. It's like a Barbie foot. You're pointing the foot but flexing the toes. If this feels great, you want to go further than this. Step your left foot forward about a foot, right into the center of the mat. Right leg extends up toward the ceiling as high as is comfortable. You want to go further than this. Walk your hands back toward your foot for standing split. Couple breaths here. Kneecap lifted, arches lifted, and the toes are spread. Breathe. 2 breaths here. An internal rotation of the right thigh. Breathing, even if that means you can't go quite as deep. 1 more breath. Slowly walk the hands out, step the left leg back. Unwrap the right leg. You may be in downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Excellent. Coming in other side, left leg, kick it out way to the side. Bring your heel toward your buttocks and wrap it around the fabric. You got it. It's there. There we go. Yep, let's try that one more time. It's right there. Good. Stretch the left foot up toward the ceiling. Flank the foot. Going further than this, step your right foot forward about a foot. Feeling great here. Want to go further, walk your hands in toward your toes. Breathe. Strong internal rotation of the left leg. Rolling the knee down toward the floor. Breathe. Flank the foot. Couple breaths here. Use your breath to go deeper. And slowly walk it out. Hands walk out. Right foot steps back. Unwrap the left leg. Come back to neutral. That's where your hammock would hang naturally. We're going for an optional transition. If this is not something you want to do, it's okay. But we're going to give it a show and give it a try. Coming in for optional transition, we need to make sure that the head clears here. If it doesn't, we might skip this one. Reach the arms back. Grab a hold of the fabric. Draw the heels in toward the buttocks, the chest toward the knees. Roll through, forward somersault. Other option is just to come and stand up. Yep. Make sure you're holding on. Reach up a little higher. Good. Chest toward the knees. Great. Very good. Mm-hmm.
Can you show us that again?
Yeah, 1 second. Kara, you want to give it a show? Yep, chest and knees. This way. Awesome. There we go. Anybody else want to try it? Kara's going to show it one more time. I can come around and give you some help. If you want to do it a second time, go for it. It's fun.
Reach up with your hands so your wrists are touching the fabric. Thumbs are on the inside, fingers wrap around the outside. Knees in towards your chest and roll through.
Perfect. Hold on 1 second. Let's reach up a little. Reach up a little higher. Yeah. Reach your hands the other way. There we go. Turn your hands over. That's it. Yep. That's great. Now chest into knees. There we go. Great. Perfect. Did you want to give it a try? Yeah, come on. Go ahead, get into the fabric. Get into the fold. Good, coming into neutral. Reach your hands up high. Great, chest to knees. Yep, tuck your head. Tuck your head in. Hold on, there you go, tuck your head. There we go. Awesome, great job. We come back to the knees. Last double wrist strap. Palms face down. This is the same wrist strap we've been doing all class. Palms face down, fabric at the wrist. And bringing the hands toward the heart, roll it around, and then turn the hands around, grab the fabric. Last set, this is either a second set of Heartmelting pose we did before. If this feels really great, we can come further into Bhujangasana cobra pose. Wicked big shoulder stretch. This is too much, you can also scoot back a little bit so you're more into neutral. Elbows soft for less intensity. Elbows strong for more. Legs should be active wherever you are. Engage your legs. Hug the legs in toward the midline. Spread the toes. Lift to the kneecaps. Lower belly draws in, hip points lift up toward the chest. And you can, at any time, you can back out to the other version, Heartmelting or hips to heels. We're here about 4 more breaths. Focus in on the breath. Inhale deeply across the shoulders. Exhale, completely releasing the chest. Good, 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good, let's find some activity back here. Yeah, there we go. One more breath. Inhale deep. Exhale, draw the hips back. Pull up in the arms. Unwrap the wrists. And take a moment to pause. Here on the knees, bring the hands to the thighs. Close the eyes for a moment and take a breath to feel the upper body. Notice any changes. Take 1 more breath. Exhale. Rise up. Coming up onto the knees, eyes open. Grab the fabric. Left foot steps forward. Right toes tuck under. Rise up to stand. Last downward facing dog. Take the fabric to the hips. You know how to get there now, all the way forward. And beep, 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 all the way down. This is the one where you want to be the most comfortable on the hips, so reach up and press the fabric down onto the thighs. Similar to the last pose where we lifted one leg, this time we're going to wrap both legs. From neutral position, you can slowly start to pick the feet up, see how that feels, and then you can wrap your feet around the outside. There you go, just like the other one. It's just like that. Same way every time. There you go. Awesome. We're just going to go the opposite way around. Do, do, do. Yep, there you go. It's just a little more secure. There we go. Good. Well, at least you're consistent. From flying dog, it is very much an exploration exercise. You can walk forward and backwards on your hands to see how that feels. How's he doing here?
If I do it, I'm going to give Charlie a horse.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yep, just rest. I might need to go a little further down onto the thighs so that I feel a little bit better. Yeah, so once you get in there, go ahead and find your way in. Once you find your way into dog, reach one hand up, press it down on your thigh so it gets way down on your leg. Yeah, and then do the same thing on the other side. And then you can kind of play and see if that works. See if you can lift the legs, play around a little bit. We're here a couple more breaths. At any time you can exit. Taking our exit strategy from flying dog, this is the flying locust pose. Reach up and grab a hold of your handles. They'll be right beside your hips. Start to ground your feet to the floor now, so you're like a plane taking off. For a moment, you lift the feet and the arms for full flying locust, saying hello. And then after that, we ground the feet to the floor and start to walk. Unwrap your feet first. There you go. Walking forward, walking forward, walking forward. The skiing woman. Excellent. Walking back. Coming back into neutral pose. Awesome. If I could get your help, Kara. We're coming in for flying cobbler pose, this next pose. If it's funky on your knee or your ankle, come out immediately. Don't wait for it to get worse. And we're right in neutral, so that means your hammock hangs right underneath of the pole. Band the fabric together like a tube. And taking the right foot, edge of the foot to the fabric. The knee comes out the back end, your foot faces the inside wall. I'm going to do it once real quick, and then we'll all do it together. I'm using the arms to pull up to match my feet together. Notice my knees are out the back end, not in the front end. Everybody's going to want to do maybe one of these. So knees go around the back. Okay. Right foot to the fabric, foot to the side. Give a pull up in the arms. Match the feet, toes to toes, arches to arches. Excellent. Once you find that way, right arm reaches up and captures the fabric behind the shoulder. Yeah, just reach your right arm up and through. It's okay, I got you there. There you go, and then just bring that behind your shoulder so you get locked in there. Good, and the other side. Perfect. Now that you're there, you're good. You feel okay? Ankles are okay? Excellent. So this is cobbler pose. Doing all right there? Yeah, there we go. If this feels good, you can stay right here a couple breaths. You want to go a little further than this, we'll do the dragon pose today. The dragon, all you do is grab a hold of your handles. They're right here for you. And at any time we can come out. Numbness, tingling, or electrifying sensation, we come out. Grabbing a hold of the handles, you can scoot the hips forward, big shoulder stretch. At any time you can back out of that. How you doing? Okay, you ready to come out? Yep, just reverse it. So you're gonna reach back behind you. There you go. One foot steps out, one foot steps out. Excellent. Taking a couple breaths in dragon pose, in bat. If you find yourself out of cobbler early, just go ahead and take a seat on the floor. Feet come together. It's that same pose, and you can reach for the feet so you can get a nice, juicy stretch. For my bats and my dragons, take a couple more breaths if you're feeling good. We're going to slowly make that exit out, reversing, grabbing a hold of the hammock, and stepping the feet out. Awesome. All right, it's time for inversion. So my helpers, if we could get some help in the room, we'll come by and bring you up higher. I think we might have put you up a little too high. 1 second. Yeah. Can I have that stool?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we put you up a little bit high. All right. We're going to go for the inversion. Everybody's height. We could go up a little higher for you. There we go. All right, we're going to practice this all together, and then we'll set you free to give this a try. We're going to work through the butt basket inversion today, opening up the fabric and taking a seat in the fabric. When you sit down, you don't want to sit down to your whole leg is supported, just your butt. We're just making a butt basket. That might be a little bit of thigh. So take a seat in the hammock where you're almost falling forward out of it. Yeah, that looks super. All right, we'll practice this 3 times. On the third one, go for it, okay? On the first 2, we're just practice round. Grab a hold of your fabric. Cinch the fabric down so it's off of your back. First round, we're just leaning back and legs go wide. Lean back, legs wide. Excellent, come back up, reach up, sit up. Cool, second time, same thing. Reach back, legs back way wide, all the way up. All right, sit up. I'm going to do it once, and then we'll do it all together. So this is the same thing we just did, legs wide. And this time, we just hook the feet in. Okay. Leaning back, legs wide. Wrap your feet in. Super. Awesome. If you feel good here, keep your feet hooked. You might take your hands off. You don't necessarily have to. Yeah, we just need a little more butt in there. There we go. Now lean back, legs wide. Really wide. There you go. Yep. Keep coming back.
Is this what I'm supposed to hold on?
You can hold on to either one.
Okay.
So, does that help? No.
Lean back, legs wide. There we go.
Like that.
Yep. You can let go if you feel comfortable. See if you can hook your feet in there and feel a little more secure. Does it feel okay on your back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this should feel really good.
This is
As
perfect.
long as this isn't pinching. Okay, if this is, we just bring it down a little lower. Is it pinching a little bit? Okay. So go to sit up a little bit, and we'll see if I can adjust it. You might have to redo.
Yeah.
Give it a try. Couple breaths. Okay. Yeah. So you just have this extra piece. If you can push this down off your back, but still on your butt.
Don't press into your hands. Okay. That'll loosen it up.
Yep. We'll come back in a second. How you feeling here? Good. Good. How you doing over here? All right. Good. Awesome. Very good. And the same breath that we started with, the big breath in through the nose, big breath out through the nose. He might be better with cross back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't hold on to the handles forward and in. I want you to cinch it up more. Here. And then you're going to do a super wide strap.
Everyone has a different tolerance for being upside down, so you may find that you quickly get tired of being here, and you can slowly start to make your way back up. If you're feeling good, we'll stay here another minute or 2. Focus in on the breath. Long, deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And a little stretch here, Brittany. Yep, go ahead and grab my ankles. There you go. You want more or less?
More.
Okay. Get a good grip around the back end. There you go. Still doing good? You want more or less? Okay. There you go. Great job. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome.
Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome. slowly starting to make that exit, reaching the hands between the thighs. Grab the fabric up as high as you can. Try to grab the other part if you can, the hammock part. Yeah, there you go. Unwrap one leg, that'll bring you up halfway. And then unwrap the other leg, it'll bring you up all the way. Taking a couple breaths just to make sure that the blood pressure is equalized. It's time for final resting pose, that pose we started with. So we're coming back into our cocoon. Make sure the fabric is fluffed open. If you're already seated in it, you can probably just lay back, open it as you go. There we go. Finding your way all the way inside. Let me open it for you as you go. It's a little high, yeah. There we go. Here, one more time. I'll scoop it under you. Here we go. 1. You got it. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Yeah, let me bring it down a little bit. All right. Make it easier. Since I don't need a stool. There we go. That'll make it much easier to get into. There we go. That's it.
Thank you.
Yep. Laying back into final resting pose, Savasana. Kara and I will be coming around to offer little adjustments, little foot rubs. If you'd rather be left in your own space, you can just wave us away. If anybody's swinging more than they'd like to be, let us know so we can give you stillness. I'll start over in the front. Start in the back. Yeah, okay. Let go of the control of the breath and the need to do anything at all. Allow your body to be supported here. Relaxed and at ease. Give yourself permission to let go completely. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Start to deepen the breath. Bring the awareness back to the physical body. Noticing that feeling of suspension and support. And slowly bringing movement back to the toes and fingers. And slowly awakening the body into the ankles and the wrists, to the knees and the elbows, to the shoulders and the hips. Eventually taking a big wake-up stretch, stretching the arms long above the head. And very slowly finding your way to a comfortable seat, facing toward the front. Please draw the hands to heart center. And bow the head to the heart. We bow the head to the heart in yoga in remembrance. It's a daily reminder of who and what you truly are. Because you are more than meets the eye. You're more than the reflection that looks back at you in the mirror. More than the beating muscle deep down in the chest. And you are far more than the fluctuations of your own mind and emotions. Thanks for sharing your yoga with me today. Namaste.